start with a statement. Okay, let me give a statement first.
Yes,
hang on. I know you got a lot of questions. Hang on. Okay, we have finished the prosecution's case today, and they have offered us a list of witnesses, which technically they must make available. I mean, these witnesses physically must be available. 66 witnesses, but we notice some of them are technically not here. And in fact, there is evidence to say that the IO said some of these witnesses cannot be found. So that is another story. Can you offer somebody who's not there? We will raise that when the time comes, okay? Now, the dates for the submission has been fixed. You know the dates, yeah? I don't have to repeat it. And the judge stresses only if the defense is called. Then he has reserved a date for the defense to be to adduce their testimony. Okay. Now, for today, testimony of the IO, as a matter of record, what transpired in case you did not attend, we have adduced evidence that this very same case has gone through the process of MACC, through their various top investigators, including the head of that particular department, and of course the IO. And I have suggested, and I know this for a fact, although he denied, that all the DPPs in the MACC, the one that I named, has also gone through it. And then another DPP or two in the Attorney General's office has also gone through it. So all in all, after so many have gone through it, the papers went to and fro because questions were posed to the MACC to answer to the Attorney General chambers. Finally, they decided no case in SRC, no case in 1MDB, the 2.6 billion. Okay? And then they appealed. They appealed for reconsideration. Again, it was rejected. So after May of 2019, he testified. He again appealed. And this time, they say, okay, we'll charge. So that will be interesting to know why. Is there a special evidence that they found after May 2018 or not? Okay? That's number one. Now, number two, you also heard from the witness the various answers that is provided in relation to the questions that after the Attorney General previously, yeah, I'm talking about Tan Sri Apandi, has given a direction that the case closes, the two cases close, yeah? The MACC themselves have suggested as an alternative, that means no longer Datuk Sri Najib is in issue, but they say the following person should be charged. Some of the people, I have named them, I think about 5 or 6 persons, and they have given direct, strong evidence and given particulars why these witnesses ought to be charged. And interestingly, he said, no decision has been made, and I use the word, so the matter is tergantung, I mean it is suspended, he said yes. And coupled with the fact that there is travel ban on all these witnesses, including Nick Faisal. Yeah? So the question mark which you need to make up your mind, which will be subject matter of our submission, is why are these witnesses, so-called witnesses, not charged? And why are they kept hanging? Is it because they are giving evidence now or what? So all these should be in your head. I'm not going to suggest, okay? But what I've just told you as a matter of data, as a matter of evidence, came out today. I think you were following it. Okay? Now, the other significant matter, apart from the question of putting the timetable, is the question of one particular blogger. I am seriously interested in going after them because this blogger has completely gone on the other divide of being contemptuous. It is not just ordinary contempt, it is the worst contempt I've ever seen. Okay? And I am providing this information to the Attorney General. I want to see whether the Attorney General move and get this blogger cited for contempt. Because even the slightest of nonsense, small thing, the Attorney General thought it was contempt against me, against my client. I want to see what the Attorney General does with this complaint. If he does not do anything with this complaint, we are going to lodge a complaint in this court and make sure that this blogger does not repeat that. And I want to make sure that this blogger is punished severely because of what he said. Because he insulted the client, Datuk Sri Najib.